What is going on, everybody in the XRP community and everybody in the digital asset space as a whole? First off, as a disclaimer, if you see any scam ads on this video, please do not participate. We had absolutely gigantic news come out today, and shout out to Deutschland XRP. I'll direct message you, dude, because I think that you're the first person that that found this. But we do know that this is IBIS Management Associates, okay? We do know that they are a Ripple partner. This dates back probably 4 or 5 years ago, and you will see that in a second here. We talk about this all the time on this channel, everybody. Ripple and Swift united on one platform, okay? I talk about legacy rails that are going to be running in parallel with distributed ledger rails, and that is exactly what's going on across the board. I'm going to do a little bit more of a deep dive into this announcement that they have. I'm also going to discuss some information with Hedera Hashgraph that I've found, some information regarding VeChain Thor, and just some other very interesting information. Another huge announcement today was Unstoppable Domains partnering with Coinbase, which I have been mentioning to you guys for the past week or so now. So if you're not aware, Unstoppable Domains is a PayID, which is a RippleNet initiative. So we're going to go through all of this. I'm going to hop in because there is a bunch to get into today. I hope you enjoy this content. First, we've got IBIS Management Associates, okay? If you're not aware, IBIS Management Associates serves over 40 financial institutions and corporates throughout the Caribbean and Latin America. They've built a loyal base of clients over the years. The company was established in the Dutch Caribbean in 2000 and is a leading consulting firm and solutions provider specializing in profitable efficiency, straight-through payment processing, digital banking, and regulatory reporting. And this Swiss route is not the first service that IBIS has running through RippleNet, okay? We'll get into that in a minute. This is big though, everybody. Swiss Route's RippleNet adapter, providing interoperability between existing messaging systems and RippleNet. Legacy and new, everybody, okay? And they're all gonna be running in parallel. Swiss Route Service Bureau. Swiss Route has been developed by IBIS Management Associates in partnership with Finastra, who is an ODL/XRP enabled partner of Ripple. Finastra is a giant, everybody, to provide institutions with connectivity to the Swift payment gateway. With Swiss Route as your adapter to connect the modern banking world, you can connect to multiple banks through a single secure channel. Once connected, streamline and automate your business flows by communicating with your banking partners using global standardized ISO and proprietary messages. Now, our exclusive offering includes Ripple connectivity. With the practicality of having both Swift and Ripple in your pocket, there are no more limitations to your banking possibilities. With the Swiss Route RippleNet TM trademark adapter, processing transactions through the RippleNet trademark will be easier, offering an out-of-the-box integration. This is turnkey, people. Ripple and Swift united on one platform, and the puzzle is now complete, right? We've talked about this. This is absolutely huge, people. And I suspect very much so that they are not the only organization that is doing this, okay? RippleNet is a blockchain-based solution that removes the friction in cross-border payments by enabling the world to securely move money the way information moves today. The solution works within a large network of partners. Blah, blah, blah. We know what RippleNet is, okay? Now, there's an informative brochure you can request that is directly about this, and you can believe you me that I will be requesting this and getting it sent to me. If you're not aware how big Swift is, everything runs through Swift. Swift is the legacy system in banking. It is not instant settlement, it is messaging, okay? So that's why whenever you see, you might see it even at your work. We deal with Swift at my work, and it takes days after the payment messaging has been finalized for settlement to occur. And settlement doesn't occur through Swift, it occurs through these banks, okay? And they have to hold pre-funded accounts on both ends. So why do you think that this company here, IBIS, and you'll see who they're partnered with, would integrate both, okay? Do you think that it just stops at RippleNet with the messaging portion of RippleNet? No, of course not. This was built by Finastra. Finastra is on-demand liquidity XRP enabled. I am sure that capability exists within the system, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see it in the near future. Take it with a grain of salt. I don't care. That's my opinion. What's interesting here, Swiss Route Service Bureau Alliance, they mentioned D+H in here. They mentioned multi-currency payment processing, etc., etc. If you're not aware, D+H partnered with Ripple all the way back in October of 2015, okay? D+H merged with Missis to form Finastra, who also partnered with Ripple. These ties run very deep, and they run for years. We're talking, 5.5 years at this point. Ripple to bring blockchain technology to Finastra's banking customers. Most of us have seen this. Talks about it right down here. They will also have the option to use on-demand liquidity, which leverages the digital asset XRP for cross-border payments. And we know that Finastra helped build this platform through IBIS management. Again, we see Accenture tied into the mix here. Accenture's scheme operating model framework and its components with Ripple distributed ledger technology as the core infrastructure and under control of participating banks. And look who's doing the platform integration, D+H. Amazing. Such a coincidence. Now, Swift Route is directly tied into Swift also. So this is huge, people, with this RippleNet adapter now. Here is the next platform that IBIS supports RippleNet through. This is Alchemy, okay? This was back in 2015, 2016. This is payment process transformation, okay? And we'll go through this here. This is an entire presentation from IBIS about RippleNet. I'm not going to go through this overly in depth here, but I want you to see the client footprint and multiple banks, obviously, in the Caribbean and Latin America. Across the board, people. Now we see this traditional setup. And we keep rolling on here. Talks about Ripple, financial technology company, the problem with today's infrastructure. The real impact of the problem, 4% of current wires fail, $1.6 trillion in costs and 2+ days to settle. Make institutions interoperable. They were talking about this 4 or 5 years ago. Do you think that other institutions aren't talking about this and aren't planning on doing the same thing? Look at how far Ripple has come. This is ridiculous, people. What is Ripple? Great. All right, now talks about bringing this in to the partnership solution, Alchemy Payment Processing Suite and Ripple through IBIS Consultants here. And Ripple connectivity through Alchemy. Key benefits. Next to all existing Alchemy benefits, plus Ripple on here. So they are tied in. This presentation was all the way back in 2016. This is why old news is relevant, people. This is why we pay attention to older news. That is huge. Just again, I mean, they are building a distributed ledger system that is going to work in parallel with the legacy system. And what do you think happens when they bring digital assets? Because they will into that mix. It's going to swallow the legacy system. Now, they're not ready for that yet, obviously. They've been working on the messaging portion. Then they move to the payments, and in my opinion, instant settlement is the obvious next thing to move on to. I don't think we're that far off, though, everybody. This is gigantic for adoption. I have been talking about unstoppable domains for a couple weeks now. I did an interview. You can check that out on my YouTube. I will link it down below. Now, Coinbase Wallet now supports .crypto blockchain domains via unstoppable domains. If you've ever used Coinbase to send anything, you know that it's extremely difficult. If you're missing a tag, if you're missing whatever, if you're missing your, if you put one keystroke in wrong for your crypto address, whatever, this simplifies it all, people. And this is also ties in with collectibles. I mean, remember during the .com era, how much money people made just buying random .coms. This is something that Unstoppable Domains allows you to do as well through .crypto domains, okay? Coinbase Wallet now supports .crypto blockchain domains via Unstoppable Domains. Now, this is a partnership, people. If you're not aware, Unstoppable Domains is a PayID, which is a RippleNet initiative as well. Unstoppable Domains. All right. Coinbase Wallet announces support for .crypto blockchain domains via integration with Unstoppable Domains. Shared the news with the block on Wednesday, saying that Coinbase Wallet users can now pay anyone another by typing a domain xyz.crypto. So if I wanted to put kingsolomon.crypto and send it to you, all I would need to know is your .crypto domain, right? And it's much easier than remembering the long keystrokes of the address and your wallet ID and everything else. So by supporting blockchain domains, Coinbase is single-handedly moving this market into the crypto mainstream, said Unstoppable Domains co-founder Brad Cam. Blockchain domains will be a standard that all crypto wallets use in the near future. And I posted about this obviously as well. There's a short video. This is not a small organization that is being followed by, you know, barely anybody. Okay. I was even surprised doing this interview here. They've got like 115, almost 1,000 followers. So I would pay very much so attention to Unstoppable Domains. If you feel like signing up for that, I'm going to post the link down in this as well, which I do on all my videos. So they are a PayID member as well. So I would not be surprised, ladies and gentlemen, a little bit of speculation, we start seeing some more exchanges come into the PayID initiative, and I definitely wouldn't be surprised if eventually we would see potentially Coinbase in there. So, all right, now I found this today. This is Decurrent, okay? This is a press release, proof of concept study for automated settlement of peer-to-peer electricity trading using blockchain technology. Now, this doesn't directly tie in with XRP, but they did this initiative through KEPCO. Now, I believe this is directly through Power Ledger. Because Power Ledger is partnered with KEPCO, okay? This is peer-to-peer solar power and whatever REC, what is that? Renewable energy something trading. Peer-to-peer energy trading and REC trading with Kansai Electric Power Company. So this is the first I saw this today. Power Ledger, I'm going to look into a little bit more into Power Ledger as well. However, Decurrent has been busy recently. They also launched the first service in Japan for recharging multiple e-money accounts using virtual currencies. And they support Ripple as well, people. Striving to turn virtual currency into something all people can use with ease. Moving forward, we plan to add further value transfer to our existing payment services and expand the exchange functions and services we offer. Now we can see here they support Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, Litecoin, and it was called Ripple back then. Obviously, it is now XRP. Now they deal with XRP here. This is notice regarding the completion of registration of virtual currency exchange service providers and the launch of services, okay? This is in Tokyo. And you can see down in here, now they are registered to handle Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, XRP, and Ethereum. I just thought that was interesting and worth presenting to you guys because I believe that the renewable energy and all this stuff is going to play a very big role in where we go here in the next decade. So Ripple reveals new XRP investment and push for mass adoption of cryptocurrency banking platform. This is through Zoom. I call it Zoom. Some people call it whatever. Ripple's investment arm Xspring is, and some people call that Spring, is throwing 3 more years of support into the development of Studio XRPL Labs and its crypto banking platform Zoom in a push for mass adoption. So that's great news. Also, this is big for VeChain people. This is intelligent label firm Avery Dennison. We'll see how big Avery Dennison is here in a second. Integrates with public blockchain VeChain Thor, okay? Keep in mind Avery Dennison because they just partnered with Hedera Hashgraph as well. Actually, they partnered with Swirlds. Now they are a governing member on the board of Hedera. So we can see down here, we learned more about blah, blah, blah. That's Google Cloud, Google is also a council member of Hedera Hashgraph. The team at Avery Dennison, which was in the process of joining when they attended the Q1 meeting as guest observers, has given me the following statement to share with you today, noting this is the first public mention of their membership on the council. At Avery Dennison, we believe in a future where every physical item will have a unique digital identity and digital life. With over 15 years experience in RFID technology, Avery Dennison is a world leader in digital identification technologies. We are pleased to be a part of the Hedera Governing Council, exploring what the future holds for the connectivity between people, products, and systems. So big for Hedera, big for VeChain. If you're not aware how big Avery Dennison is, they are huge, Fortune 500 company, over 30,000 employees with $7.5 billion in revenue. That's as of 2015, though, so I'm sure that may have grown. Now, Tune.fm also launched a new token protocol. I believe this was today on Hedera Hashgraph. So this is Tune.fm has officially deployed to mainnet a new token protocol for Hedera Hashgraph. This new protocol utilizes an unprecedented sharding architecture that is necessary to scale token smart contracts on distributed public ledger provider Hedera Hashgraph. So Tune.fm, that is more adoption for Hedera Hashgraph, and we can also see a subsidiary or a sister company of Coca-Cola adopted DLT and is going to be utilizing Ethereum to improve supply chain functionality. So the big news today, people, obviously, which is what I consistently talk about here, there's not just going to be a overnight usurpation of the legacy system, okay? There's too much money in that system. They're too entwined into all the big players across the board. However, all of these institutions have started future-proofing years ago. If you don't think that there is going to be more initiatives across the board, and there already are, I'm sure, with Swift and Ripple being optional, what do you think R3 Corda is doing? What do you think R3 is doing with the Corda settler? You can either do Swift GPI or you can utilize XRP as of right now. It's an option, people, and once that option is green lighted and the regulation is clear, it's going to be a complete cascade domino effect. The dam is going to break, people. I hope you guys all had a great day. I hope you have a great evening, and I will see you tomorrow if there is news to present. All right, later.